Control to Logan Ragione into the restart zone, and green flag is out in the air. 100 minutes around Daytona road course being started off with Logan Ragione down into turn one and not having much competition here, setting himself out front now with the LMP2s. Coming into turn one, not a lot of action either. Cameron Keeley comes out on top over Nicholas Pressey. Rafael Santos now in the GT3s coming through turn one, having Brian Bertham coming right behind his rear bumper. A lot of action there in the back with these GT3s, but now we go back up to the front with Logan Ragione coming through International 2, getting a 2.5 lead over second place. Sideways back here, that's Aaron Kralik.
This is going to get interesting. I believe that's Cheney and Cabani here into turn three. Oh, hard on the brakes. Inside here to the International Horseshoe. Can he make the move here? Still side by side on the exit.
Still side by side now, going to go into the dog leg. A real fast left-hander here, and it looks like Cabani is going to take control of that P3 position for the GTD class.
It was Kralik going by the LMP2 field as well. We got a battle here. Rob Collier with the 711 of Plotos. Oh, we're going to go wheel to wheel here into turn one. Collier's trying to make a move on the inside. Oh my goodness, Plotos is going to run wide here onto turn one through the S, and still side by side. He's not giving up this position. Wow, what a battle here. Collier's going to take over P4 in the LMP2 class. As we exit the International Horseshoe, we're still battling here going through NASCAR 1 and 2 on the banking. This is going to get interesting as we get towards off of NASCAR 2 side by side here down the back.
All right, this is going to be a classic drag race down the back straightaway and then into the bus stop. Looks like Javon is going to relent that position too, Kevin, here. Now coming into the bus stop, Javon thought about diving it real deep. Oh, he goes wide. He goes wide. He has to save it, and he loses another position to Evan Guillemette and Steven Downton. Now Javon losing a lot of positions here, finding himself P20 overall. And outside of the top 10 with the LMP2 class, now he's going to have a little bit of a battle here with Brian Alvarez coming to the start-finish line now. Into the trioval they go, still side by side, and it looks like these guys are going to battle it out here going into turn one.
Yeah, door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel here into turn one. Something's got to give here. Run real wide. Javon's going to hold that position as the 40 of Alvarez is giving him all kinds of business here. Unbelievable racing. And here comes the pressure here. This is, I believe, the 33 of Shaw, and it's the 59 of Foner, coming under attack here down the backstretch into the Lamar chicane. They're going to go side by side here in the Lamar chicane. This is working out. Near contact. What a move by Foner around Gregory Shaw. Unbelievable as we exit the Lamar chicane.
Yeah, look at that run that Berthum is getting now. He's going to get right up to the rear bumper. He is there. He is going to make a move off the NASCAR 4 here. Look at this. Already to the rear bumper. Not even to the exit yet. Maybe a little bit of bumper business going on here. He goes to the outside. Once again, the Ferrari power on the outside, trying to make something happen here across the start-finish line and going into turn one. This is the battle for the GTD class right now as Rafael Santos and Brian Berthum now coming through turn one. Rafael getting that spot once again as now here comes the GTP leader of Logan Ragione. It looks like Eric Molinatti is going to be getting the draft here. A little bit of lap traffic, but it is okay here. You get a little bit of draft off of him and a little bit of a slingshot to get back to the rear bumper of the guy in front. In this case, Cameron Keeley. Look at this. He's to the outside. He's coming into the trioval now, side by side, across the line. Eric Molinatti on the outside. Cameron Keeley in the 63 on the inside. But it looks like the 46 machine is going to relent that position once again to Cameron Keeley as they tried to battle a little bit with the GTD there, the Porsche GTD. Now coming into International 1. This is an opportunity, and he does not take it. It is still Cameron Keeley leading this field.
That is Max Foner. Max Foner has just crashed at the entrance of pit road there. It looked like there was a little bit of contact with Jordan Whiting as they came through turn one.
Oh, he's broke.
He's big broke.
Oh, there he goes.
He goes wide. Yep, he just sent it back into the barrels. We got another car.
Yes, here comes Stamp, that in the 81 GTP car. He's going to try and close this gap. This is for an overall position since Molinatti still hasn't made a pit stop yet. still leading the LMP2 class through the Le Mans chicane. Got a great run off Le Mans chicane, but look how fast this GTP of Stamp is. Gets a great run off Le Mans chicane. He's going to take it to the outside like Gregory Shaw did last lap by side here through NASCAR 3 and 4, off the NASCAR 4 now. Looks like Eric Stamp's going to make that move as here comes Molinatti. No, he's not going to make a pit stop. He is. Here he comes. Your race leader in LMP2. He's got it down to 2/10, under 2/10 now across the line. Can he make a move? Is he looking to the outside? Oh, he's looking to the inside. He's not going to be able to get there. Aggressive on the brakes. Maybe some bumper business here through turns 1. Through the S section, we got, I believe that is your second place GTP car behind him. This can shake up this battle. Here comes Canales trying to make a move.
To the outside, an International 1. He's going to try to make something happen here. Maybe a little bit of a crossover move. Can't get it done. Here comes the GTP through now. He's going to try to get those positions and get out of this guy's way. Here comes Canales to the outside, possibly no. Gets a little bit of grass there and into the dog leg, off the dog leg, and International 2. Let's see if the 76 Lamborghini can do anything here to the rear bumper. He's to the inside now. He's going to be on the outside on the exit of the road course. Side by side now through the final quarter.
This is going to get tight. Maybe contact there. The 76 of Canales runs wide. Can he get the power down? Can he stay in the toe here of the number 3 of Moniz? As we're going through NASCAR 1 and 2 now. With all this, is going to get a great draft here on the back of Moniz. He's closing this gap oh so rapidly. He's going to draw right up to the bumper. Maybe bumper business. He goes to the outside. We're looking at wheel to wheel here across the line. Down here to turn 1. We got Canales on the outside. Moniz on the inside. Can he make it happen this time? No, he has to give way. Does not have the preferred position here into turn 1. It looks like the 3 of Moniz is going to continue to hold this position through the S's as we head for International Horseshoe.
And Eric Stamp, this is for P4 at the moment with the GTP class. These guys have been going at it left and right. Right now, this is your closest battle on track. Coming through turns 1, they got lap traffic to deal with. Oh, so close there, almost making contact with that GTD. But the 0-1 of Aaron Kralik still holding on strong to that P4 position off of International 1. Jay, just under 4 minutes to go to decide who wins this race. Aaron Kralik getting a tow as well from the LMP up in front, and the GTD there. Looks like Eric Stamp might be in a little bit of trouble here going into turn 1. Gonna have to deal with a little bit of lap cars. He's gonna shove it on deep there into turn 1, try to get to the inside of the LMP2, and we got a car off. That's Jesse Canales and Dakota Moniz. They both crash. They both crash in turn 1.
We'll come back and take a look. This is across the front straightaway, crossing the line here. As Canales got a great run on Moniz here, and he maybe goes to the inside. Contact was made. They went through it around. Unbelievable, but Canales keeps it going, and Moniz makes hard contact with the turn 1 wall. Oh, Stamp tried to get to the outside of Kralik there. Kralik caught these LMP2s in a bad spot here. That's Javon Thompson. Oh, that might slow him down. Another GTD traffic here. He's going to thread the needle there. Oh, my goodness. So does Stamp. Unbelievable 3-1 action there. Yeah, here comes Logan Ragione doing a fantastic job. Goes up against the wall. He had a little bit of an incident that we saw there with Steven Down, but it did not faze him. He has put together an absolutely flawless race here at Daytona. We'll see if he gets the white flag or the checker flag. It is the checker flag. Logan Ragione is going to win the opener here at Daytona, the Battle at the Beach.
Logan Ragione wins the GTP class. Eric Molinatti wins the LMP2 class. And it looks like Rafael Santos is going to come off of NASCAR 2, and he's going to come down into the bus stop, and he is going to come off the bus stop looking for that checker flag. Brian B was not able to hold up against Rafael Santos here tonight, and he finds himself 7.5 seconds behind your leader of Rafael Santos. Now, through NASCAR turn 3 and 4, we're going to watch this 65 come off at turn 4 and come to the checker flag.
Yeah, Rafael Santos did a fantastic job, had a great battle with Brian Berthume. He is going to claim the dub here tonight in the GTD class. A fantastic drive here by Santos. Pole to checkered.
Logan, this is Thomas, Jay, and Dallas in the booth. You got a copy?
I'm here.
Logan, what a run you had tonight. You come out here, started on pole, ran away from the field. Although we had a little bit of trouble there through International 1, some contact there with a LMP2. What happened there? Was it a little bit of miscommunication? Did we just see just a racing accident?
Which one? I had a couple. One with SK and one with, I think it was Rob.
Either.
Okay, so both. I do want to apologize. The one with SK, he broke a little earlier than I anticipated, and instead of running to the back of him, I moved to the right, and it kind of looked like a dive bomb. And I was hanging around his right quarter, and I guess he didn't see me and turned in, which is completely my fault. I take responsibility. And then the one with Rob, I just got past the guy behind him. I forget who it was. And I just went too deep myself as I was on worn tires because that Acura eats up tires. I took tires every stop except for the last one, which was a splash and dash. And I locked up and grazed his rear. I haven't taken a look at the replay, but that's just what I saw from my cockpit cue.
And really where I was going with this was, even though you had a little bit of issues on track with some lap cars there, the LMP2s, you still find yourself with a commanding lead over second place. The dominance that we saw tonight in that number 44 Acura, in the setup, in the car, even the driver was just beyond what anybody could catch here. So tell us a little bit about your setup practices, maybe the driving practices that you went through for this race tonight.
Honestly, this race went way better than I thought it would go. Because I'm going to be honest, I've done very little practice in this Acura. I did maybe a couple hours of qualifying practice before last week's qualifying session, and maybe 20 laps total in the Acura between last week and now. But I've done several hundred, maybe 1,000 laps in the Cadillac from when I ran that in the Daytona 24. So I was pretty confident in my abilities in a GTP around here, just not the difference between Cadillac and Acura.
Well, there you have it. Logan coming out here with just the dominant car, the dominant setup, the dominant strategy, and taking the win away here at the season opener, the Daytona Battle at the Beach here tonight. Congratulations, Logan, on your win.
Yes, Logan. Congratulations, dominant performance. I just want to say I picked you at the top to win tonight, and you got her done. I didn't jinx you with the old announcer's jinx, so I'm glad about that. But you put on a great show, a lot of action. I mean, you really kind of set the pace and the tempo of this race to begin with. But who do you have to thank for your performance, if there's anybody or anyone you want to thank?
I mean, not really. Just I really do want to thank SK for putting on this whole show, all 3 series, truck, Grand Prix series, and this. It's just really great to have some good league racing on the side of officials.
Absolutely, absolutely. We like to thank Steven a lot as well. Steven does a lot for this league, does a lot for us with the Dega Boys Broadcasting Network as well. So huge shout out to him, and huge shout out to you too, Logan, for your win tonight. Congratulations once again. And Logan, we hope to see you in the next one.
Hope to see you too.